Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mystic Rose. Today's tarot pick a card topic is going to be all about the first impression that you make. So we'll be taking a deep dive look into either somebody specific that you have in mind. If you're curious to know, what did they think about your physical looks and your appearance when they first met you? What kinds of a person did they think that you were upon first meeting you? So what kinds of conjectures or assumptions did they make about you and your personality and what type of person that you are based on the first impression? This can also be kind of more of like a general thing if you choose to have it be like more like that, where we're going to be looking at just like in general, what kind of first impression do you make upon people? So take it however you choose to take it. Okay. All right, so there will be 3 piles to choose from based on gemstones or images or some combination of the two. The choice is yours. Just go ahead and go down to the timestamps down below in order to make your selection. If you're new here, please remember, if you like my vibe, hit subscribe and join this awesome tribe. I would love to have you be part of this community. And if you already are a part of this community, thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you so much. Well, without any further hesitation, let's get started on your reading today. This is going to be, once again, about the first impression that you make upon people or the person on your mind. Specifically, what did they think about you the first time that they saw you? Let's get started. Hello and welcome to your gemstone selection. For pile 1, we have the watermelon quartz. For pile 2, we have the black obsidian. And for pile 3, we have the rainbow moonstone. Go ahead and think about which pile or piles or group or groups that you're most drawn to, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Hi, beautiful souls. If you are here because you chose the watermelon quartz or image 1, you're in the right place. Today's tarot pick a card reading is going to be all about the first impressions that you made upon somebody specific that you have in mind or people in general. So as I do this reading, I'm going to be speaking as though it is one person, but you can also take this as more general if you choose to. Okay? So let me go ahead and take a moment and I will connect with Spirit. Spirit, please be here with me now. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to Group 1, all about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm really excited to dive deep into this. I would like to start out with some channeled message cards. Those are going to give us some straightforward answers, and then I'm also going to do some tarot cards, okay? So Spirit, what were the first impressions that they had of Group 1? When they first met you, you said all the right things to hold their attention and to get their interest and hold their interest. So basically, you were the kind of person they knew right away that they were going to have a fun time with you because the two of you seemed like you had so much in common and you really piqued their interest. You're an intelligent person, Group 1. And you're the kind of person that like you have like a wellspring inside of you of information, personal stories, and interesting things to share. You know how to connect with people. And you definitely connect with people right away. And you can hold their interest because of the way that you speak. Like you're very articulate. And I think this can really take some people by surprise too. Because sometimes when people first meet you, like when this person, if you have somebody specific in mind, when they first met you, they weren't sure what kind of person you were going to be, but they might have just kind of assumed that you were going to be one way based on your looks, because you're very beautiful from what I'm getting here. Just like in my mind's eye, I am seeing somebody who's definitely on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least amount of beauty and 10 being the most amount of beauty. Spirit is telling me, and what I'm seeing in my mind is somebody who's at least an 8, 9, 10, or even 11 off the chart. So sometimes when you have this amount of beauty, people may make conjectures about you that you're, you know, and it's just a stereotype, but maybe they might have not have known your depth, okay? But you're a really deep person, and so you tend to say things that hold this person's interest, and it's just awesome because it's like, you can get this person to the point where like they never want to hear you stop talking. They love to hear you talk. You look familiar too. Like when they first met you, they thought that you kind of looked familiar to them, and they also felt like you kind of looked like somebody famous or somebody who maybe that they know, or like you have this familiar look about you. But also what I'm getting like intuitively is that this person, if you have somebody specific in mind, there's like this person thinks that they kind of knew you in a different lifetime. Like you set off some kind of spark inside of them, some kind of divine spark where they were like, oh my gosh, like I know you from many lifetimes. Oh my gosh, oh, I have chills right now. Group 1, I had to ring my bell because that's crazy. I didn't even know that came out, but look at that. Oh my gosh, I have chills, group 1. Yeah, you give people a sense of like familiarity to the point where like this person literally feels like they knew you in a different lifetime. Like they felt like they had some kind of go around with you, some kind of go around in the merry-go-round of life. Like they were either like a spouse to you in a previous lifetime, or a family member, or a friend, or they played a role. Somehow you played a role in their life in a previous lifetime, and they know it. They knew that when they first met you. Wow. You seemed too like you were like a very spontaneous kind of person. You seem to enjoy things like you know, not so much planning, or maybe a combination of being a planner and somebody who's also spontaneous, but like they kind of just make that assumption about you that you're a spontaneous or like fun person. Maybe just by like your spark, you know, you kind of have a spark is what I'm getting. So yeah, I feel like this person, they kind of like thought that you were the type of person that would be like up for anything, or like just were like positive. Says you smell like flowers, you smell heavenly. So like the first time that they saw you and smelled you, it was just like they were smelling something that just took them back to some kind of warm and special place in their mind. Like something very comforting too is what I'm getting. Like the way you smell. Also, I feel like this person, they thought that you smelled like intoxicating, okay? They kind of felt like intoxicated by you. Just people in general just think you smell really good. Also, you seem really chill, so people think that you're laid back. And this person, when they first met you, they thought you were very relaxed. And they liked that about you, because this kind of person they're kind of like you. And they're not really high strung, okay? They're more relaxed, so they really like that about you, that you're kind of relaxed. They can respect you. So like when they first met you, they were like, nah, there's the kind of person I can respect, okay? Because you are like-minded, like this person, okay? And not only that, like in general, like people feel like when they meet you, you show a lot of respect to them. So like they want to immediately show you a lot of respect too. You have a big presence about you, group 1. So you have a big personality, or like a big like auric presence, and it's like you really show up. When you walk into a room, everybody looks at you like, wow, look who's here. Just a bright and shiny personality and a beautiful auric presence that you have. You could be an entertainer type too, and you could have a lot of energy, and you wear really cool outfits. People may think that you're from out of town. Okay, so if there is somebody in So if there's somebody specific here, they might have thought that you're definitely the kind of person that like you're looking for more stability in a relationship. You don't like players, you don't want to be played. You mean serious business, even though you have a really fun personality and a fun side to you. Like, you made this person just not want to play you. They kind of wanted to get to know you and maybe, you know, have a fun time with you, but also they kind of knew that like you weren't anybody to play with, and they didn't want to play with you. And people tend to take you seriously and not play you, and they tend to like give you that respect. People like love your energy in general, but this person that you're specifically asking about, they almost like thought that maybe you could have been from like a different area, because you don't seem like the other people in this town or this place where you're from. Like, you just have a different sense of liveliness, like the way that you dress, you know, the type of outfits that you wear, the type of jewelry, your attitude, like basically everything about you, group one. It's almost like you seem like you kind of waltzed right in from like, not really outer space, but like, because you do have ethereal vibes, but it's more like, you know, it's different. It's a breath of fresh air, but people are like, wow, where did you come from? And there's interest there. So this person was like interested when they first met you. They wanted to get to know you better. They definitely noticed a lot of things about you, about your body language, that it was very open. I am kind of getting that just intuitively, that you're like the kind of person who's very, very open. So now let's go ahead and I will do some tarot. I'm going to be using the Curious Creatures Tarot. So, Spirit, what were their first impressions of group one? What were their first impressions of group one? Yeah, they thought you were a really loving person with the Ace of Cups, and they thought that you were like a naturally intuitive and very deep, deep person. You're the kind of person that you love philosophy. You love to think about things. And they knew that about you. They knew right away. It's almost like they could look at you and size you up and be like, now that is a very smart, intelligent person right there. They love to talk about deep, deep topics. They have the mental capacity to talk about things, and they have a lot to share and a lot to offer. So yeah, the Ace of Cups is like an offer, and you definitely, like, there's something about your personality that when people first meet you, they kind of fall in love with your personality. And this person, it was just like almost like love at first sight. And then, you know, once they heard you talk, they were just like, oh, this is heartwarming. Like, the things you say, you're so sweet, you're so kind, you're so nice. You're so loving and altruistic. You think of other people. Ten of Pentacles, you seem like a very family-oriented person too. So if you are a kind of person, if you're somebody who has kids, when this person first met you, if your kids were around, they thought you were a heck of a good parent. Or people just kind of, if you don't have kids, that's okay. It doesn't have to apply. This is a general reading. But like, people can look at you and just know that like you would make a heck of a good parent. You're so loving, so thoughtful, so kind. And you make people want to like build with you. So this person wanted to build with you. This is for a happy home and family life. The Ten of Pentacles is about like, it can be about saving up together, saving up for retirement. And, it can be about like, you know, just having a lot of money and being abundant. Also, it's almost like this person kind of looked at you as like, you're a stable person. You have a stable foundation, and you're the type of person that wants to settle down, maybe have a family, get a house, or, you know, get a puppy or whatever. But like, you're a very stable, grounded person, and that's the first impression they got of you. We have the King of Swords, so they were very attracted to your intellect. They were aroused by your intellect and your ability to communicate. You are a very articulate communicator. You can speak your mind, you can speak your heart, and you do this very well. And you weave in your past experiences with your extreme knowledge and your spiritual wisdom, and you tie these together so eloquently, and the delivery is just fantastic. You have a sweet voice. It's like butter. It just sounds good on the ears, and people love your voice. But this person fell in love with your voice and your delivery, your cadence, the way you say things, the rate at which you speak. The things you talk about opens their mind. It blows their mind how just awesome that you are. And in the beginning, they were like, what? This person is going to rock my world. So yeah, with that King of Swords, you have like a deep, deep, profound sense of like what it means to like be adaptable and like go with the flow. So like you just seem like you're that kind of person that can really go with the flow, and they appreciated that about you too. You're not a resistant type of person. You don't just go out looking for an argument for the hell of it. You love to communicate about things, and you're a problem solver, and you like to use humor to diffuse a situation that maybe is escalating. Okay. You're very good at de-escalating situations. And you have a youthful, kind of like lively personality, and you're somebody who, like, this person, they feel like you're very fair, you know, and people in general, they just feel like you're a very fair person, and you don't like to take sides. You don't like the drama, the stress of like people not getting along. You just want everybody to get along. And so people in general see you that way. And also you're super friendly, friendly to lots of people, and very honest. Now, sometimes with this honesty, you could say things that are quite blunt, but they're still appreciated. And that's what this person or people in general notice about you, is that you're very honest, even initially, okay? Even when you first meet someone, you're going to just be yourself. You're going to be very honest with them. You're going to be like, this is what I think, you know, this is this. You're not going to be a fake person, because you know that you don't want to be surrounded by fake people, so you just got to be yourself, right? It's also the way you say things that just makes people like remember the way that you made them feel forever and ever. It reminds me of this Maya Angelou quote. People will forget what you've said, but they'll never forget, or no, I always mess up quotes. People will forget what you've said, they'll forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. So you're the kind of person that makes people feel good by how you say things, what, you know, and the way that you make people feel. Like, you can actually make people feel so good, so heard. You're a great listener. You're a fantastic listener. And I heard too, like, you're not the type of person to just give up. If, you know, like, for you, you're the kind of person that you're just like, you're gonna go after your dreams and what you want. You're not like, failure is not an option, and people know that about you. And this person thought that was really awesome about you, that you seem like you're somebody who you're really on your right track, and you're loving what you do, and that you're gonna put in the effort that it takes no matter what. Like, you also put in effort with relationships, and this person could tell that about you right away. Let's go ahead and do some confirmations. So we have a 9, 2, 10, and 8. You or somebody special that you have in mind could have been born in September, February, October, or August, or the 9th, 2nd, 10th, or 8th of any month for a birthday. 11th, 21st, 29th, 18th, or 20th for a birthday. Specific birthdays would be August 8th, August 10th, August 2nd, August 9th, August 11th, August 21st, or August 29th, or any day in August, October 10th, October 8th, October 18th, October 2nd, October 12th, October 20th, October 9th, October 11th, or any day in October, February 2nd, February 9th, February 11th, February 21st, February 10th, February 18th, February 8th, or February 20th, or any day in February for a birthday. September 9th, September 11th, September 2nd, September 12th, September 10th, September 18th, September 8th, or September 20th, or any day in September for a birthday. Okay, for you or the person on your mind. We also have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and Capricorn Sun, Moon, or Ascendant for you and somebody special that you have in mind. I'll go ahead and say some names now. And so be listening for your name or somebody specific that you have in mind. And then I think after this, I might do some like stickers or charms. So we will see. Kind of play that by ear. But how this works is I'll be saying names. I could say your name or somebody special you have in mind, first, middle, or last name, or a nickname. If I do not say their name, look for your name or their name spelled out in the tiles. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts. You can duplicate letters if you need to. You can also just look for your initials in here, okay, or their initials. And family members that come through is just extra confirmation that this is your pile. I heard Johnny, Jonah, Jonas, Rita, Remy, Emma, Emelina, Patricia, Patty, Coy, Donnelly or Donovan, Sigmund, Kylo, Kiana, Sven, Karina, Svetlana, Sukaru, Binta, Damien, Davion or Davy, Davis, Keegan, Tegan, Max, Shepard, Gomez, Nessa, Linda, Sue, Parker, Bear could be somebody's last name. I don't know. Sounded like Barrick or maybe Barack. That could be. Barrick, Brock. Somebody could be from Round Rock, Texas. Or Amarillo, Texas. Colby, Ted, Teddy. Spencer, Elena, Lainey, Jasper, Jesper, Noah, Hannah, Erica, Aaron, Eric, Salva, Sylvia, Naya, Sophia, Matea or Mateo, Mateus, Maddie, Matthew, Dana, Ziggy. Okay, I'll go ahead and get some stickers, I think. Okay, so I've got the stickers here, so I'm just going to reach in and see whatever we get. So Spirit, help me to choose out the correct ones for group 1. Okay. Somebody here could be a writer or an editor or work for a magazine. Somebody here could be a tattoo artist. Also, somebody here could participate or celebrate the Day of the Dead. Somebody here could have like Mexican heritage, I want to say. Somebody here could have a daughter, a little girl, or this is the girl from Monsters Inc. So maybe that's like a favorite movie. We also have a whale. Somebody here could be a water sign or live near the water. Somebody here could be a musician. This could be you or the person on your mind. Or you're a very talented musician. And that could be very impressive for people when they first meet you. Volleyball. Somebody here could play volleyball. Somebody here could have even gotten some kind of sports scholarship. Fun fact, I don't care. Interesting. You could actually have, when people first meet you, there could be something here about like, you seem very warm, very caring, very loving, but then also if there's somebody who's just prickly or not nice around you, you can kind of have a guard up, or like you're good with the good and kind of bad with the bad. Like if somebody's coming at you, you're not afraid to be like, you know what, and advocate for yourself and be like, I really don't care. I don't want to give you my attention. I'm just not going to give you my attention. I'm not going to like play your games and stuff like that. Like that's why people don't want to play games with you, okay? Because you're just like, you're the kind of person that like you'll call a spade, you know, and you won't sugarcoat it. That's what I'm getting from this, okay? Also, you could, this is a tool chest. You or the person on your mind could like work as a mechanic, or maybe even fix things, construction worker, something like that, because that's like a little tool bench. We have an opossum here. Somebody here could love opossums, collect possums or opossums, little things like that. Somebody here could like skulls and stuff like that, skeletons. Maybe you like to wear skeletons on your clothes, or this person does. Somebody here could really have like baddie vibes, like badass vibes, or even like motorcycles, okay? Be kind of edgy. We have in books we trust, so somebody here could really like to read. And we do have this one here for like skateboarding, so maybe somebody here loves to skateboard. All right. So I will do some channeling to see what I can get from the letter tiles. So Spirit, what do you want to bring through for group 1? I heard Sanchez. That could be somebody's last name, but somebody could work in management. Customer service. Somebody could work in customer service. Oh, yeah, I should do locations too. All right, I'm going to do some locations too. Just going to reach in here and see what I get. See what I get. I heard Manchester. Somebody here could be from Edinburgh, Beaumont, Texas, Nagpur, Henderson, Nevada, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Tyler, Texas, England, Jaipur, St. Paul, Minnesota, Agra, and Glasgow. Somebody here could also be a dancer, and somebody here is very athletic. And also somebody here practices magic, or is maybe is a magician or something, or is quite an entertainer type of person. I heard fashionista, so somebody here may be very into fashion. For many of you watching, what I'm getting to is that you're very, very beautiful, and you could get a lot of unwarranted attention from people that you don't really necessarily want their attention, but you may have a lot of admirers, you know, people who really, really like you. They see you, they like you, they want to get to know you, and you may get some people that are kind of buggers, or you may get a lot of unwanted attention. You could get, you know, catcalled, whistles, all this attention that you really don't even want. But that's just how it is when you're as beautiful and attractive as you, and you have this charisma. You have a lot of natural charisma. You could have a tattoo of a paw print because I am seeing paw. And maybe you have like an animal with you in spirit who passed on. You could see their name in the tiles. I heard Kiki. So maybe this is like a kitty cat. Could be a potential dog or puppy as well. Somebody here could have, lost a sweet little pet. Maybe that pet's name is in the tiles. That pet is with you. And I was hearing Iggy Pop. Somebody here may like the singer Iggy Pop. Okay. Somebody here could be Episcopalian or Catholic, or you grew up as Episcopalian or Catholic. And I'm seeing war. Somebody here could have a military background as well, because I was hearing sergeant as well. Somebody here could work for a radio or be a DJ or have like a radio kind of voice, a voice that would be really great for the radio. There's something here about the voice, their voice or your voice, that's just nice. It came through earlier in the reading as well. We have gym here, J-Y-M. So somebody, maybe you don't know this person from the gym, or you met them at a gym, or you go to a gym quite a bit. You could also work out at a gym, or you could be a gym teacher. I am seeing art as well. You could take art classes, or you could be an art teacher. You could do art shows. And I heard Australia. So somebody could be from Australia as well. So that's what's coming through Group 1. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember that your support is what keeps the channel thriving. And so I do appreciate you. Every like, comment, and subscription helps our channel to grow and flourish. So thank you for being a part of it. If you liked today's video and you know somebody who might love it too, feel free to share it. And remember that you can watch as many piles as you felt drawn to. If you're interested in a personal reading, you'll find all the details in my description box or on my website at www.mysticrosepsychic.com, and I will link that down below. My readings are very affordable, and I love to connect with you all. You may have heard by now about my Patreon community, where I offer 2 exclusive weekly readings, including spicy love readings, romance, gossip, beauty, and deeply spiritual topics. You even get to suggest and vote on weekly topics. Plus, you'll gain access to a growing library of hundreds of past readings, all starting at only $3 a month. And if that sounds exciting, check out the link in my description box below. I would love to have you join. Also, if you haven't yet visited my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, it's all about love and romance. Be sure to check it out. It's so much fun. And subscribe over there too if you enjoy the content. I would love to see you there. A heartfelt thank you to every one of you who watches, likes, comments, and shares my videos. And a special thanks goes out to all my Patreon members and channel members. Your support means so much to me. If you would like to contribute, you can become a channel member for only $5 a month. Or you can check my description box for other ways to support. Donations are never expected, but they do truly help me to continue to create and bring to you more tarot content. I'm so grateful to have you here. Stay beautiful. And until next time, take good care. Bye. Hi, Group 2. Welcome, beautiful souls. I hope you're doing well. If you chose the Black Obsidian or Image 2, you're in the right place for your pick-a-card reading. We're going to be taking a deep dive look into the first impressions that you made upon somebody specific or people in general, depending on how you want to take this reading, but I'll be bringing through both, okay? So somebody specific that you have in mind, what was the first impression that you had upon them? What kinds of conjectures did they make about your personality? What they think of your looks? That type of thing, okay? Let me go ahead and connect with Spirit and we can get started. Spirit, please be here with me now and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to Group 2 about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do, Spirit, and please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to bring through direct messages with these channeled message cards. And so I'll start with these and then I'll do the tarot. We'll do some stickers, we'll do some names, we'll do astro dice. It'll be fun. So Spirit, Oh, and let me just tell you, as I'm going along, I will be talking as though this is somebody specific you have in mind and what they're thinking, what their first impression of you was. But also, just know that this can be people in general as well. Okay, so Spirit, what did the person on their mind think of my group 2 here when they first met them? They thought you had a lot of charisma and a lot of confidence, and they may have even thought that you were an extroverted kind of person. You seemed like you were having fun, and I don't know what kind of setting they met you in when you were, when they first met you, but there might have been other people around, and they saw that like you were interacting with people. You seemed like you had a high amount of energy. People liked you, and they noticed that about you. So when we talk about like charisma, that just talks about like how magnetic you are and how your confidence kind of like makes people view you as somebody who attracts a lot of people, and you could have a lot of popularity, or that's what people think of you. And that's what this person thought about you right away, is that like you have a very charismatic, interesting, magnetic personality and aura. You have a gorgeous smile. People notice that right away, and this special person on your mind was like, damn, their smile is so nice. You could have like, here's what I'm getting. You could have like a perfect smile, or you could have like slightly crooked teeth. Even if you have crooked teeth, it's okay, because you have a charming smile and it's a gorgeous smile. So you don't have to have like the whitest teeth in the world to have a great smile. You don't have to have the perfectly straight teeth to have a great smile. You just have a gorgeous smile. And your teeth can be slightly crooked, but it doesn't matter, because it adds so much character to your personality, to your style. And some of the most attractive people have crooked teeth, so it's okay. You don't have to have perfectly straight teeth, but like people in general and this person that you have in mind notice that you have a gorgeous smile. And when you smile, people want to smile at you. You make this person want to smile. You also seem like a very cool person and somebody that people like to hang out with. This person was like, damn, that's a cool person. I want to hang out with them. I want to talk to them more. I want to, like, you make people happy. You made this person happy. You seemed like a very empathic person and a very caring person. So basically all around, like, it seems like the first impression is that you're good with people. So this person was like, now this is the kind of person that I could introduce to my friends. This is the kind of person that I could take to a work party and introduce to my colleagues. This is somebody that, would enjoy going out and about and doing fun things. So yeah, that's what they were thinking about you. You are a thoughtful person, and you know about conversational etiquette, and you seem to be like the type of person who never really interrupts. You like to take your turn when conversating and like really truly listen to people, make people feel heard, and you really know conversational etiquette. You have very open body language, and somebody here that when you first met this person, they kind of felt like your body language was also not only just open, but sort of like open to them. So like they kind of thought that you liked them. When they first met you, they thought, oh my gosh, this person likes me. And they were definitely noticing that like your body language was open, showing interest and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get a couple more. You have unique features about you. You make a very good first impression. You're a free-spirited person, and you're an advocate. It says, I can't take my eyes off of you. So when this person first met you, they were thinking that you seem to be the kind of person that knows how to make a good impression on people, because you do have like a lot of social etiquette. You just know your way around like a crowd of people. You know what people want to hear. You know what they like to hear. And you're very good at intuiting like what people need to hear. And you're just very good at first impressions. People feel at ease with you. And this person felt very, very comfortable with you. There's some unique features about you that this person noticed when they first met you. It could be that you have like a petite nose for some of you. Like I was saying earlier, you have like, maybe you might have slightly crooked teeth, but it doesn't detract from your beauty or your good looks. You could have big eyes. Something about your eyes is unique. It could be that you have one eye color that's a little slightly different than the other. Like one might be hazel, the other might be blue, or something like that. Or you could have eyes that change color or something like that. There's something very magical about your eyes. You could literally have one blue eye, one hazel eye, one brown eye, something like that. 2 different colored eyes, or eyes that change colors. But there's something unique about you that this person noticed. Or you could even have like little dots in your iris. Yeah, so let me show you what I mean by that. So let's say this is your eye. I'm drawing a picture. Here's your pupil, right? And so when I'm talking about the iris, it's the colored part. Inside of that colored part, you could have like little dots like this. Little black dots. They almost look like little black freckles in a way. Eye freckles. I don't know what you call them. But you could have that and it almost looks like constellations. You have constellations in your eyes. It's very, very unique, very beautiful, and really this person was just captivated by you. Also, you could have like a lot of beauty marks, freckles on your face, okay? But there's something unique about you, and also it just kind of pulls this person in towards you. They're just like, wow, you're a rare beauty. You're an exception. You're unique. This person could not take their eyes off from you. They were staring at your face, staring at you, everything about you. Even when you looked away, they were looking at you. You didn't even see them looking at you, checking you out. Oh my goodness. You also, they feel like you're the kind of person that like, you know how to take care of yourself and others very well. You can speak up for other people and be an advocate, and you would fight to protect your loved ones. They kind of knew that about you, but they also know that you're like a very free-spirited person too. Like you're very go with the flow, very cool, very chill, but also you are going to be advocating for yourself and others when you need to. Let's go ahead and we can do some tarot now and see what else we can get. I hope you're enjoying this so far. So Spirit, can you tell us more about the person on their mind? And what were their first impressions of my group 2 who's watching? We have a Knight of Swords. So this person saw that you were somebody who was like very brave and charging towards like what you want. And very much like somebody who has a lot of personal authority. And you are somebody who goes after what you want, and you're extremely smart, and you're a really good conversator. And if you were drawn to pile 1, there may be a reason for that, because there could be messages in pile 1 for you, okay? But with that Knight of Swords, that's the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, either Sun, Moon, or Ascendant that you have, or this could be the energy that comes off of you when you radiate this. You radiate air energy, okay, when you first meet people, and they're like, wow. And you may be a little bit of like a difficult person to read initially, but after a while you're really easy to read and like get to know. But like, you could have a hard exterior when you first meet people. They're like, they don't always know what you're thinking. That can take some people by surprise. They may some people may misjudge you and think that like you're a little bit cold-hearted, or not cold-hearted, but like, well, maybe some people might misjudge you and think that you're a little bit cold at first, but you're not. What it is that you're selective and you don't give your energy to people who are like not good, not for your best interest and stuff. Like, you're very selective, and you're not afraid to, like, you know, cut out of your life people that are not bringing you positivity and stuff like that. Like, if somebody wants to bring you down, you're just like, nope, not today, bye. So yeah. And that's not being cold or cold-hearted. That's just you protecting yourself. King of Pentacles. So you could also radiate a lot of earth energy. You could be the kind of person that, well, you might have earth in your charts, sun, moon, or ascendant in Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or you're just radiating this earth energy, which means that you are giving off a lot of stability types of vibes, somebody who's grounded. This person thought that when they first met you, you seemed like a very practical, down-to-earth, diligent person, hardworking, great with details, very super reliable. Like, they kind of felt like, you know, you're the type of person that if somebody needs you, you're going to be right there. Very good, you're a very good person and they can rely upon. And, you're a patient person, willing to wait for what you want, and a careful person, careful with what you say. I do feel that. The swords can be indicative of the voice. So maybe you're careful with your words, and you could have a way of being able to speak to many, many different types of people, all ages, all walks of life. You can communicate with a lot of different people, and people can relate to you. Wow, geez, we have almost all the suits here. So I would say, because we do have the King of Wands here too, which is a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, that you exude a lot of fire sign too, or fire, so that's passion. And you can be fiery. You could be feisty sometimes too, which is great. I love it. You're not a pushover, and people know that when they first meet you. That's why you're an advocate. You're not a pushover. You're an advocate. People know that about you. You got a feisty side. Don't bring out the feistiness or you'll be sorry, right? But you're also a sweetheart. So you are a very well-rounded person since you have all these different suits here. Suit cards. You're also just the kind of person that, like, you're somebody who is generous. You know, you're giving, you're warm-hearted, and you have a creative side to you. And you're very creative. You could be an artist, or an art enthusiast. You love life, and you live with passion, and you allow your heart to kind of lead the way, but you take your mind with you. And so you kind of, like, you allow your heart to lead, but you're very logical too. And you're the best of both worlds. So you're everything that this person could ever want in a person, in a partner. Also, what I'm getting with this King of Wands is that you are a mature person. You have a lot of maturity for your age, for where you are in life. Maybe you've been through quite a bit. You're confident too with that, you know, King of Wands. You're very confident, and that shows. It shows with your body language even. I mean, look at the body language here. And with this, just charging forward, just being like confident, like, yeah, this is what I'm going for. And yeah, this is me. You're very relaxed, but also confident at the same time. You have a relaxed confidence about you. It's not pushy. And it's not egotistical. You are just right, group 2. You are just right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some confirmations. We have a 1, 11, 2, and 2. Let's roll again. Now we got a 3, because I like to have 4 different numbers. We have a 3, 2, 11, and 1. We also have a Libra, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. So you could have any of those as a sun, moon, or ascendant, or somebody specific on your mind could have a Libra, Pisces, Capricorn or Sagittarius, sun, moon, or ascendant. Somebody here could have been born in February, March, November, or January, or on the 1st, 11th, 2nd, or 3rd of any month for a birthday, the 5th of any month for a birthday, the 13th, the 14th, the 17th. Specific birthdays are January 1st, January 11th, January 12th, January 13th, January 2nd, January 3rd, January 14th, or any day in January for a birthday. November 11th, November 12th, November 1st, November 2nd, November 3rd, November 5th, November 16th, November 14th or 13th for a birthday. February 2nd, February 3rd, February 5th, February 11th, February 1st, February 12th, 14th, February 14th, or February 15th for a birthday. March 3rd, March 2nd, March 11th, March 1st, March 12th, March 14th, or March 5th, or March 16th, or any day in March for a birthday. Let's go ahead and do some name channeling, and then we'll do some stickers. So I might say somebody specific you have in mind, their first, middle, or last name, or a nickname, or a screen name, or, you know, your name, first, middle, or last name, or a screen name. If I don't say your name or their name, look for your name or their name spelled out in the letter tiles. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts, and you can duplicate letters if you need to. You can also look for their initials or your initials if you don't hear me say their names. I could say a family member's name. If I do, let that just be extra confirmation that this is your pile. So I'm seeing Kevin. No N there, but that's okay. I'm hearing it. Kevin. Somebody could be from the Key West. Florida. I heard Everglades. Florida Everglades. Ziva. Beauregard. Jocelyn. Josie. Josephina. Hugh. Brantley. Kari. Nira, something like that. I don't know. It's hard to make that out. What is it? It sounds like Naira or Nero. I don't know. It's an interesting name. I don't think I've heard that one. Nairani, something like that. It's an interesting name. And then I'm hearing Star, Nathaniel, Aiden, Blythe, Blanche, Barb, Barbie, Bunny, Rashid, Raya, Walter, Walt, Walton, Casey, Cassidy, Ruby, Ruben, Ramon, Ramona, Shreya, Deepak, Regina, Rashida, Shania, Chanel, Chantel, Josiah, Nadia, Kyler, Poppy, Michael, Colin, Cody, Jordy, Jordan, Minnie, Miranda, Joseph, Jesse, Jessica, Cecilia, Celeste, Steph, Gideon, Domingo. That could be somebody's last name. Della, Ed, Edward, Fred, Freddie, Lacey, Lucy, Paul, Randall, Tice, Tyson, Christopher, Shauna, Shane, Sean, Brian, Bryant, Zoila, Grant, Bishop, Percy, Annalisa, Dashana, Saraya, Fanique, Cami, Tammy, Tyreek, Tasha or Tashi, Neil. Let's get some stickers. I heard Babbitt. That could be somebody's last name, or Babcock. Also, I heard Bangkok. So somebody could be from Bangkok or Missouri. I will get some more locations as well. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some locations. I heard Winnie or Winifred as well. So let's go ahead and get some locations first. We got Pompano Beach, Florida. We have Everett, Washington. We have Edinburgh, Texas. We have Oklahoma City, Greensboro, North Carolina, Kimberly, or Kimberly, the name Kimberly, Lynn, Massachusetts, Fayetteville, Arizona, Vacaville, California, Las Vegas, Hillsboro, Oregon, Turin, Lexington, Kentucky, New Delhi, Lucknow, Ventura, California, and Waterford. Now, let's go ahead and look at the stickers we've got. Somebody likes to watch you. They like to keep an eye on you, or they like to check you out because we have an eye. Somebody here loves your eyes. Ah, yes, you could have the most beautiful eyes, I just heard. Watermelon Sugar High by Harry Styles. That song may be a favorite, or this person, they want to taste you. There's also a little heart in here. I just noticed that. There's like a heart. Somebody thinks you're sweet. You smell good. They want to taste you. Wow. You have quite a body, no matter your size or shape, but like somebody here really likes your body. It says, oh, you could be a water sign, or maybe you like to collect whales, whale things, little dolphins, little things like that. You could live by the water. Somebody here could be like studying marine biology or something like that. Somebody here could also drive a Jeep, like to do surfing. Somebody here likes to collect gemstones and crystals. Also, somebody here could have been born in the year of the dragon, or likes to collect little dragon memorabilia. Somebody here could be a surfer. We got the little hang 10 sticker. Somebody could be from California or Hawaii. Somebody could live where there is like palm trees. It says, here am I, send me. Somebody could be on a missions trip, or somebody does missions trips. And the name Isaiah is coming through as well. We have a lotus flower. Somebody here could teach yoga. Maybe you just got a new yoga mat, or you like to do Pilates, that kind of stuff. That's coming through. And we have a turtle. So maybe you like turtles. You collect turtle memorabilia. You could have a turtle tattoo. You could have a lotus tattoo. You could have a tattoos of palm trees on your arm, or anywhere in your body, really. Yeah, you could have a tattoo on your upper arm, like right there by your shoulder, or something like that. Or maybe you have a tattoo on your chest. Okay, or even somebody here may have one, like a tattoo on their neck. So I'm gonna do some channeling here and look and see what I can get from this stuff here and from spirit. Somebody here really likes to draw or sketch, and maybe likes to sketch like anime drawings and stuff. And somebody here could like to jar stuff up, like make their own jellies and put them in jars. I don't know, like I'm seeing jars, lots of jars. Jar of Hearts, the song Jar of Hearts could be a favorite. Maybe you really like Demi Lovato, or you could look like Demi Lovato. Let me show you what she looks like. Somebody here's a very powerful healer, Spirit just said. You could be a Reiki master. Here's what Demi Lovato looks like. You could have a nose piercing. Maybe you look like her. If so, you're very lucky, very blessed. You could have blonde highlights. There's a neck tattoo too. So yeah, confirmation on that. Maybe you have multiple piercings in your ear, like 3 piercings or 4 piercings in each ear. Multiple piercings though is coming through. Somebody here is a woman that does not really like to shave her legs, because I heard I'm an au naturel kind of gal. So there's somebody here who does not like to shave their armpits, their legs, or anything. They like to go all natural. I know that might sound funny, but that's what I'm getting. I heard I'm an au naturel kind of gal. So maybe that's something that you like to say, or you like to be very natural. If you're a woman, you don't like to shave your armpits and stuff like that. But that's what Spirit was bringing through. And I know some of this stuff might sound really weird, but I got to bring through whatever Spirit brings through. Somebody here likes to do like mountain climbing, hiking, backpacking, that kind of stuff. Somebody could have recently just bought a new handbag or purse. Somebody here could like work in a mall, a shopping mall, or work as like a salesperson. The name Kenneth. Somebody here could have recently booked a vacation to stay at a cabin or something like that. I'm seeing also a group of people sitting around playing card games. So maybe you enjoy playing card games with friends, family, that kind of thing. Or maybe you like to do like board games. Or this could be something that you plan on doing at a holiday trip. Maybe you're going on a holiday with family or something like that. Staying in a cabin. I'm definitely seeing that. The name Evelyn, Evie, Eva. And somebody here really loves a good beer. Okay, that could be you or somebody that you know. I'm hearing like something about divine timing at play here with you and a special person on your mind. So you could be waiting for something to happen with somebody on your mind. Somebody here likes to craft and make jewelry. You could like to sell things at festivals and things like that. Somebody here arranges flowers or sells bouquets of flowers. Maybe even makes flowers, like carves flowers or wooden flowers or something like that. Like I'm seeing all kinds of like different wooden types of flowers. And I know that might sound funny, but like they almost look like wood shavings or wood carvings that somebody's like putting together to make like a flower type of shape. It's very interesting. So that's what's coming through here for you, Group 2. Let me know if this resonated with you. Remember, your support is what keeps this channel going, and I do truly appreciate you. Every time you like and comment and subscribe, for those of you who haven't already, you are helping this channel and this community to grow and flourish, so thank you so much for being part of it. And if you enjoyed today's video and you know somebody who might love it too, feel free to share it. And remember that you can watch as many piles that you feel drawn to. And if you're interested in a personal reading, I do offer those. And you can find all the details in my description box below or on my website at mysticrosepsychic.com. I will link that in my description box. My readings are so affordable, and I really love to connect with you all. It's a lot of fun. You might have heard by now about my Patreon community, where I offer 2 exclusive weekly readings, including spicy love readings, romance, gossip, beauty, and all these different kinds of spiritual topics too. Very deeply spiritual. You even get to suggest and vote on weekly topics. Plus, you'll gain access to a growing library of hundreds of past readings, all starting at only $3 a month, which is less than a cup of coffee. And if that sounds exciting, check out the link in my description box. I'd love to have you join. Also, if you haven't yet visited my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, please check it out. I'll link it in the description box below. It's all about love and romance. Be sure that you go there, and if you like it, please subscribe over there too. Thank you so much. A heartfelt thank you to every one of you who watches, likes, comments, and shares my videos, and a special thanks goes out to my Patreon members and my channel members. Your support means so much to me. If you'd like to contribute, you can become a channel member for only $5 a month, or check my description box for other ways to support the channel. Donations are never expected, but they do truly help me to continue creating and bringing you more tarot content. I'm so grateful that you're here. Stay beautiful, Group 2. And until next time, take good care. Bye. Hi, beautiful souls. If you are here because you chose the Rainbow Moonstone or Image 3, you're in the right place. We're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind. How did they view the first impressions of you? Like, what were their first impressions of you based on your looks? And what kinds of conjectures did they make about your personality? This could also be like in general. What kind of first impression do you make upon people? So kind of, take it how it resonates. But I'm going to be basically speaking about it as if it's one person, but it may very well be like just in general too, okay? But for the sake of the continuity of the reading, I'll just be talking as if it's one specific person. So if you want to think about like one specific person that you had in mind, that would be awesome. So we're going to be doing like channel message cards. I'm going to do the Curious Creatures Tarot. I have some stickers. I've got some letter tiles and locations, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a deep dive. So I hope you'll enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and connect with Spirit and we can begin. Spirit, please be here with me now. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to Group 3 about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. What were their first impressions of you, Group 3? This person on your mind, what did they first think about your looks? What kind of person did they think you were when they first met you? You don't like confrontation, you're a perfectionist, and you're not a people pleaser. Okay, so they kind of saw that like you look like you looked very well put together from what I'm seeing here in the cards. And you're the kind of person that they knew just by taking a look at you that you're the kind of person that you don't like to confront people. You're not like gonna go up and be in their face. You don't like to start fights and stuff like that. And they kind of know too that like on the same note, you're also not a people pleaser. So you're not just gonna take it, but you're not necessarily a fighter. You're not a fighter unless it's for a good cause, but you're not somebody who likes to start fights. And you're not just somebody who's going to give up parts of yourself that you like to please somebody else, okay? You're not going to go out of your way to do or say things that you don't believe in just to please other people. And this person, that's what they really, really liked about you too when they first met you. Wow. Okay. So there's somebody here specifically in mind that when they first met you or when they first saw you, they thought that you were like really perfect and that you were giving off these vibes that you are a sweetheart. You're almost too good to be true. They might have thought that you weren't interested in them romantically, and they might have thought that you didn't want a commitment from them, that you're somebody who you weren't interested in them. You were either out of their league or just kind of too good to be true when they first met you. They thought you were an angel. They wondered if you were a model or a star. Oh my gosh, they put you on a pedestal, Group 3. Oh, wow. So this person, when they first met you, they were like, oh, I don't know if I should even try to be with this person romantically. You shocked them by something you said, and you completely blew them away. Oh my gosh, Group 3, what did you say? We would look so good together. Okay. Somebody here, you're just my type. They like you, but it's almost like they like the chase. They thought you looked rich. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, you take good care of yourself and those around you. You're a caretaker type, and I like that. So they saw so many good things about you. But at the same token, in the same, breath, I want to say, there was a big like, oh, you're so perfect, but do you like me? Because you almost look too good. And they thought you'd look cute together, but in a way, like, they didn't feel good enough for you. And that's what, when people first meet you, they kind of pedestalize you. They think that you look like a famous person, or they wonder if you're like a superstar, a model, or something like that, or like an influencer, someone famous. And you're so blunt. You shock people sometimes with your bluntness, but you're also so super sweet and angelic because you are taking good care of people around you, and people notice that about you. And this person noticed that, like, when you're in a crowd of people, you always make eye contact. You speak your heart, but sometimes your truths are so blunt. They love the way you speak, though. People do, and this person too. They love the way you speak. They love how you speak your mind. But you're just somebody who's like, I don't know. It can be intimidating for this person. Like, it's almost like they almost wonder, like, can they handle the heat? Are you too hot to hold? Can they handle this? And they know too, like, if you don't like something, you're gonna say it. But also at the same time, you don't want to start a fight because you don't like confrontation. And they think that you could possibly be high maintenance. They thought that when they first met you. Now, this might have changed since this was a first impression. But at first impression, they might have thought that you were rich or famous. That you weren't interested in them. So you could be a little like standoffish possibly at first, maybe with some people. And also they didn't think that you looked like you were single. They probably assumed you had somebody. And so they may have assumed, even if they knew you were not, that you were single, they may have assumed that you just were too good for them. That's what I'm getting here. But you completely blew them away when they first met you. They thought you were just their type, but they were like, oh, if only they would like me or something like that. If they would give me a chance, we could look so good together. It could be, too, that you were in a relationship when they first met you, and they were like, damn, that's too bad because we would look so good together, or we would be so good together. But maybe they knew that you didn't want a commitment because you already had a commitment. Interesting. So you are quite the bougie babe. Quite the handsome man, or quite the bougie babe, quite the luxury. You have luxurious vibes. You're handsome or beautiful, and you're luxurious. You have luxurious vibes. Luck follows you wherever you go. That's what people think about you when they first meet you. I'm seeing 777. So people view you when they first meet you. They kind of look like you could be somebody's good luck charm. The kind of person they would want by their side in a casino to give them a good luck kiss or kiss the dice before they roll it. Like, I'm getting the lucky star vibes from you. So that's what people in general think about you when they first meet you, that you're lucky. And this person, if you have somebody specific in mind, that's what they thought about you too. Oh my gosh, we got the star. I was literally just thinking that. I saw that in my mind and I was like, what? Okay, you could be a social media influencer, or people think that about you when they first meet you. This person might have thought that you were a star. Look at that. Popularity. You have popularity, or that's what they thought about you anyway, that you're a popular person, that you're famous, that you're well-liked, that you shine so brightly, that you're a healer. You have healing vibes about you. People want to be close to you. Group 3. 6 of Swords. When this person first met you, I feel like they kind of were afraid that you were not interested, or that you were kind of like, I don't know, like with the 6 of Swords, it's about pulling your energy away. Maybe they thought that you were kind of pulling your energy away from them because you weren't interested. I think that they were kind of self-conscious about that. Let's see why. Death. Okay, so maybe this person is somebody who with the death, this could be about change. This can be about scorpionic energy. The death card is about big changes, endings, moving on, transformation, rebirth, that kind of thing. So I am feeling like with this, with coupled with the Six of Swords, that like when they first met you, they were thinking that you were pulling your energy away or that you weren't interested, but they wanted to change all that. That's what they're like, I want to change your mind. That's what I was getting, is like, I want to see if I can change your mind. I'm up for the challenge, okay? What else, Spirit? The Tower. Explosive energy. Okay, why is the Tower here, Spirit? Other than the explosive energy. That can be for like excitement. That can be for you turn this person on. When they first met you, they were like wowzers. You really turned them on. It was explosive. Yeah, bougie babe. Or, you know, a man or whatever gender you are, you looked wealthy. When they first met you, they thought you were wealthy. Look at all these coins around her face. So this person maybe they thought that you were high maintenance or you spent a lot of money on yourself, but they thought you looked great. But they could have also thought, okay, I can't afford to date somebody like this. They could have really put you up high on a pedestal and put themselves down. They kind of felt like, oh, I'm not at their level and that kind of stuff. It seems like they kind of idolized you. That's what I'm getting here from that. Let's see if we can get some more. They thought that there was kind of a lot of potential chemistry between you. Like, they definitely were attracted to you, and they wanted to explore that further with you for sure. You speak your mind and your truth. So, yeah, they thought that, like you were somebody who was speaking your mind. Maybe you were in a group setting, because we do have this at the bottom. You get along well with people in a group setting. They love your mannerisms, the way you talk, the way you move, and the way you speak with authenticity. And they wanted an intellectual challenge. They like to debate with you. This person definitely wanted to challenge you in some way. When they first met you, they wanted to have like some kind of intellectual conversation with you to show you how smart they are, or that they're up for an intellectual challenge or debate. This person, they love that about you. They love your intelligence, your beautiful mind, and the way that you speak. They love that they're so attracted to you, especially like they felt it right from the very beginning. And they wanted so much more, even in the very beginning. They could see that you got along well with others, so it must have been some kind of group setting. And you definitely were getting all the attention. If this was like a group setting, I'm seeing that all the eyes were on you and you were getting the most attention. I was hearing that. I can't take my eyes off from you, that song. I can't take my eyes off from you. So this person could have been staring at you quite a lot. Okay. Spirit, what else? What was the first impression they made on group 3? I'm sorry, on the person on their mind. That you have a lot of wisdom, that you are a teacher type, that you have so much to offer. They looked at you and they were like, now there's somebody who's very knowledgeable. You have leadership skills, and you're also, I heard like you're the marriage material type. So they looked at you and they were like, that's the kind of person I want to be with, I want to marry. That's wifey material, that's hubby material, okay? They also might have thought that like you veer more on like the traditional side of things. 6 of Pentacles. That's about equal give and take. You're somebody who gives, but you also are somebody who's open to receive. You're very fair, and they saw you and they thought that you were a very giving and loving person, and they liked what they saw right away. They thought that you were very like enlightened and you had a lot of like inner wisdom, and they kind of felt like they were the one for you. I'm not gonna lie, like in their hearts, that's what they want. They want to be the one for you. They were hoping when they first met you that you would see that they were the one for you, but also they might have at the same time been like, this is too good to be true, but yet I want it so bad. They wanted to be the one for you, because the Hermit can stand for like finally finding the one that's meant for you, that soul bond that's meant for you. So that's what they were thinking when they first met you. That was like the first impression that they had of you. Let's go ahead and get some confirmations. You or this person on your mind could be a Capricorn, Leo, Virgo, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Somebody here could have been born in December, March, June. We have 2 Junes, so I'll roll again because I like to have 4 different numbers, and April. Or somebody here could have been born on the 4th, 6th, 3rd, or 12th of any month, the 15th of any month, the 21st, or the 25th, or the 10th, or 13th, or 22nd of any month for a birthday for you or this person on your mind. Specific birthdays are April 4th, April 6th, April 3rd, April 12th, April 15th, or any day in April, June 6th, June 4th, June 3rd, June 12th, June 15th, June 21st, June 9th, June 7th, or any day in June for a birthday for you or them. March 3rd, March 12th, March 15th, March 6th, March 9th, March 13th, March 10th, or any day in March. December 12th, December 3rd, December 6th, December 4th, December 10th, December 13th, December 15th, December 21st, or 25th for a birthday. Okay? So, yeah. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some names. I will do some channeling, and I'll do some I'll do also some locations. I will bring through some names. I might say their first, middle, or last name, your first, middle, or last name, a screen name. You can also look for the name spelled out in the letter tiles if I don't say it, or the initials. If you're looking for the name spelled out, look and see if you can find everything there. If not, you can double the letters. If you don't have enough letters, you can double the letters up, duplicate, and also if everything's there except one letter, it still counts. If I say a family member's name, let that just be extra confirmation that this is your pile. Look for initials. Okay. So I'm getting Howard or Howie, Dalton, Greg or Craig, Gregory, Goat, greatest of all time. There's somebody here who thinks you're the greatest of all time. Fez, Fabian, Taz, that could be somebody's nickname. Therese, Teresa, Benz, somebody could drive a Mercedes Benz. The name Mercedes, Sadie, Rev, Rex, Dante. Somebody could be from Honolulu or Honduras. Lance, Max, Maurizio, Ben, Benny, Benjamin, Landon, Langdon, Gino, Vincent, Keith, Noel, Cooper, Max, Maxwell, Maxie, Maximus, Dre, Drake, Drew, Patrick, Patrice, Jack, Jackie, Jackson, Romeo, Fritz, Matthew, Ricky, Louis, Miller, Garcia, Hernandez, these could be last names, Amy, Sam, Sammy, Ali, or Ali, Allison, Freeman, Xander, Willie, Freya, George, Lillian, or Lily, Lilith, Frankie, Slater, Bennett, Barbie, Barbara, Cleo, Zoe, Chloe, Rashid, Muhammad, Ruth, Ruthie, Carrie, Mickey, Sinead or Shania. Let's go ahead and do some locations. Somebody could be from Hollywood, California, Dodge City, Delaware, Washington, Canada, Egypt, Dallas, Atlanta, Punta Gorda, Arkansas, Budapest, Hungary, Baltimore, New York, Hong Kong, Portland, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Germany, Tennessee, Oregon, and New Jersey. I heard the name Genesis as well. That could be somebody's name, Genesis. And Frederick is coming through as well. Somebody could be a gymnast, or I'm seeing somebody with a lot of flexibility here. Somebody could drive a Honda Civic. Somebody here could okay, so I'm just going to say this before I bring through any more confirmations. Not all of this is going to resonate, but take what does and leave the rest, okay? But somebody here could really like storage unit auctions or auctions in general. Somebody could be an auctioneer. Somebody here loves to do like yard sale shopping or thrifting. Somebody here, you or this person on your mind, could like to do sunbathing, tanning, either on a beach or in a tanning bed, tanning salon, or spray tan. Somebody here could be a reading specialist or an intervention specialist, somebody who helps people with reading or writing. You could be a swimmer, a dentist or a dental hygienist. Somebody here who loves to sing, because I was seeing Jordan Sparks in my mind's eye. You could even look like her, Jordan Sparks. Let me show you what she looks like. Or the name Jordan could be, important here. So this is what Jordan Sparks looks like. So maybe you look like her. You could have hair like this. She's definitely a natural beauty type. Okay. What else, Spirit? Somebody here could be on a bowling league or really enjoy bowling. Somebody here could wear colored contacts. Somebody here could have flecks of gold in their eyes. Gold flecks in their eyes. That'd be pretty. Somebody here could have some interesting hobbies. Maybe cheese making, coffee roasting, cookie or cake decorating, baking, grilling or barbecue specialist, grilling expert, politics. You could like politics. Somebody here could have a pet bird. I heard Mina. Somebody could have a Mina bird. Somebody could be into zoology. Let's see. Somebody here could have like thick hair. Somebody here could be into like STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. You could be a STEM teacher or something like that. You could be like a lactose intolerant kind of person or gluten-free. Somebody here has a youthful energy, or there could be an age gap between you and the person you're inquiring about. Somebody's a graphic artist or an art teacher, artist, drama teacher, and maybe you're in taking drama lessons. I don't know, music teacher. And I just heard casino. Somebody could work at a casino or like to gamble. I don't know why, but I was getting somebody here could make edibles, or likes to consume edibles quite a bit. Hover. I don't know. That reminds me of like a hoverboard. Maybe somebody that you know like was always on a hoverboard, or this could be you. But I was seeing hoverboard. Wind, waves, and wheels was coming through. So somebody could like to skateboard or surf. I heard Rob or Robbie. Robert. Honey. Somebody's nickname could be Honey or the name Honey. There was a Miss Honey in the movie Matilda. So your name could be Matilda. Maybe you're a teacher or something like that. Maybe that's like your favorite movie. Yeah, Matilda, Maddie, Madison. Somebody could be from New York. And also I was hearing Herzegovina. Okay. Fox. The last name Fox. Henna. Somebody here does henna tattoos. Jackie. Somebody here's a dancer. I'm seeing dab. Okay. Doing the dab. Somebody here loves Chinese food. Maybe is a chef. Croatia is coming through as well. Mendez. That could be somebody's last name. Somebody here did baton as a child. Baton twirling is coming up. You could be a deaf interpreter or do sign language, because that's coming through as well. And I heard Jamaica. So that's what's coming through, Group 3. Remember, your support is what keeps this channel thriving, and I truly appreciate you. Every time you like, comment, and subscribe when you haven't already, it helps the channel to grow and flourish. So thank you for being part of it. If you enjoyed this video, and you know somebody who might like it too, feel free to share it. Remember that you can watch as many piles as you felt drawn to. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you'll find all the details in my description box below or on my website, which I'll list below in the description box. It's mysticrosepsychic.com. My readings are very affordable, and it's always fun to connect with you. You might have heard by now about my Patreon community. I do offer 2 weekly exclusive readings on there, including spicy love readings, romance, gossip, beauty, and deeply spiritual topics too. You even get to suggest and vote on weekly topics. Plus, you'll gain access to a growing library of hundreds of past readings, all starting at only $3 a month, so less than a cup of coffee. And if that sounds exciting, check out the link in my description box below. I would love to have you join. Also, if you haven't yet visited my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, it's all about love and romance. Be sure to check it out and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I would love to see you there. I'll link that in the description box below as well. A big thank you goes out to every one of you that watches, likes, comments, and shares my videos. And a special thanks goes out to all my Patreon members and my channel members. Your support means so much to me. If you would like to contribute, you can become a channel member for only $5 a month, or check my description box for other ways to support the channel. Donations are never expected, but they truly do help me to continue to create and bring to you more tarot content. I'm so grateful to have you here. Stay beautiful, Group 3, and until next time, take good care. Bye.